Hey, this is John. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Mechanical Mastery. In the last episode, we set up a system for getting latex. We've got about 25 buckets so far, so that's doing pretty well. It will fill up eventually, so no qualms about that right now. So let's keep going with Industrial Foregoing. I want to get this pink slime stuff. To get that, we're going to need to get one of these mob slaughter factories. And I think we need to... I think it doesn't matter. There's a mob crusher, which gets you mob drops, and a mob slaughter factory, which gets you pink slime and liquid meat. So we just need to get this stuff and make one of these guys, and it should be fine. To do that, we're going to need plastic, though, but we don't have any of that. We're going to need to get dry rubber, which means to get tiny dry rubber, which means we need to get a latex processing unit. So let's get one of those guys. We're going to need a bucket of latex, a petty machine frame, and a bucket of water. That all looks pretty easy to come by. Let's get a bucket of latex. We don't have a bucket in here, do we? Um, let's see here. I would like to make sure we always keep at least one bucket in stock. That way, I can always have an empty bucket, and whenever I go over here to grab a bucket, uh, I can just get that. Okay, there we go. So there's my latex bucket. So let's get one of these guys. We need petty machine frame and a furnace. And there we go. Latex processing unit. So let's go put this guy somewhere over here. We'll put him right here. Let's put a machine card in him. There we go. He's got energy. We're going to need to get an interface for fluids in him. So, actually, I don't think we need to do it. We can put it right here. So we can take some of the latex that I don't have, but I have a bucket for over here. So I don't know if we need to keep buckets of latex around for anything, so I'm going to worry about that right now. Oh, I didn't need to get a bucket. I could use it from here. I keep forgetting that that works now. There we go. So now we can extract from him on, I don't know, the same channel, I think. Maybe it's be a different channel. I don't know. Let's put you. What happens when you extract import? Do you do the same thing? I don't think he'll do anything. I don't think. I think laser. I was smart enough not to dump things into the exact same place. Um, so not sure about that. I guess I could change the frequency, but for now I think it's fine. So there we go. We have latex in the system under channel 9. So let's dump some into you. So let's get this guy. Let's give you a high redstone signal. And let's insert the latex. Should we get a counting filter? Let's get a counting filter. I feel like I don't want to put too much latex into this guy just yet. So let's get a counting filter of, is it latex? Is it like this? Okay, yeah, it's like that. Um, how do you get rid of it when there's only one bucket there? I'm not even sure how you do one bucket with a filter here. Well, I guess we're going to find out pretty soon. So there we go. So he's got 1,001 bucket right now. So I guess it's okay. If I did two, would he get two buckets? No, he doesn't. It's not clear to me um, if the counting filter works with this. Yeah, it's not clear to me. Um, if I take this out, do you fill up? Yeah, he'll fill up. Um, We should eventually backfill on latex. So I can fill this guy up, and then we'll process a certain amount of this. So let's say that we run only with a redstone signal. So this guy makes tiny dry rubber if it had water, and we have water on some channel somewhere. I don't know where. Here's the water guy. So on the down, you're an extract on 2. So let's get you to be an insert on 2. So let's see, you need to be an insert on 2. There we go. You now have water in you as well. And you should basically, if we have you run, you will generate tiny dry rubber, which we will use to craft into the dry rubber. So there's no use for this other than crafting the dry rubber. So we can extract all of these into the system. So let's get an item card. This guy, an extract. We want to extract on channel 2, round robin. There we go. So I should have a tiny dry rubber in the system, and we do. Cool. So I want to be able to auto craft a certain amount of dry rubber, I think. So are we going to always craft that? If we are, we should extract it and put it in a crafter or something. I think what the best way to do that is, should we... Maybe I'll just keep a certain number of the tiny dry rubber in stock, and that way I can always get whatever I need. So I need, like, I don't know, 64 times 9, so I can get a complete stack of dry rubber. So something like that. So that's good for now. Let's get a detector. Okay, I've already got one. And let's go back over here. And let's see where we can find the system at. Like it's right here. So we can do that there. And let's say tiny dry rubber. Let me do some math real quick. All right, my calculator tells me that if I had 1152, that would be 9 times 64 stacks of this tiny dry rubber, which would give us 64, or a full stack of the dry rubber, which we need to make the plastic. So that's what I think needs to be done. We definitely want to keep this on hand at any one time, because if we don't, we're not going to have enough of this to run in the system. So let's get some of this guy. Let's turn him off, and let's place this right here. Okay, so let's get all rubber. Let's make sure this goes back in here. Okay, there we go. And we're going to put that in there. And I don't know, I might even get more of that in here, but this is a good start for this. So let's put the blocks back right over there. All right, he's going to run for a while. We're going to run with a redstone signal. We could speed him up. I'm not worried about that right now. So there we go. We are now getting tiny dry rubber. So I want to turn the dry rubber into plastic. We're going to need to get that. So let's make a pattern for dry rubber. Okay. And I want this in here somewhere. There we go. That should work. And then I want a processing pattern for dry rubber into plastic. And that's for the basic smelting factory. And then we're going to want to keep some amount of dry plastic in there. So how much can we get right now? We can't really get that much, I don't think. We need more of this. Let's kick him a little bit and see what we can get for the tiny dry rubber. So if we had a stack, would that be enough to get us 16 of these? It's probably not. Might be able to get us 8 plastic sheets though, and that would probably be good enough. So where are we at? Over here? Yeah, let's get some of this plastic sheet. So there we go. I'd like to make 8 of you right now. That's enough for 2 machines at any one time. Is that enough? I don't really know, but we're going to try it out and see what happens. So eventually what I want is a stack of that, and I think that'll be good. As far as the dry rubber, there's literally no other use for it but making plastic. So plastic is the only thing we want for this entire process. So, that actually brings up a good question. Actually, we're guarding on the wrong thing, aren't we? This is the only thing we care about is plastic. So simply run when you have less than, I don't know, 64 sheets of plastic in the system. Or maybe even 128. Now let's do a stack. So if we have less than that, you will keep running. That probably isn't going to be quite right, because he's going to only run when I need more plastic, which I'm going to want him to have lots of. Yeah, we're going to need to keep more of this in the system at any one time. So, but he'll keep running if we don't have this. Okay, I'm going to think about that more, but that needs a little bit of tweaking. So I'll probably go back to the tiny dry rubber at some point. But this is fine for now. We could even simply let him go, but I'm not worried about it right now. Okay, so there we go. We've got plastic, which means we can make our mob slaughter factory now. We need a couple of iron swords. We need a couple of iron axes. We need a petty machine frame and a gold gear. All right. That's the bucket I took from here. I want him to go back in there. I want him for filtering. I may never need that again, but if I do, I want it. Did I not? We can't make gold gears. Okay, that's my mistake. Let's get a gold gear pattern. There we go. And we'll dump this in the machine down here. And now we should be able to make the mob slaughter factory. Okay, there we go. Mob slaughter factory. Nice. So yeah, we've got 10 plastic now, but that's fine. Okay, this guy will give us pink slime if we had things to murder, which we can get things to murder if we, build a platform. I extended the chicken platform out over here. So let's make this guy go. How many fences do we have? We've got 21. I need more than 21. Let's see. Let's make some sticks. And let's make some planks. And let's make more oak fence. That's probably enough. So, and let's get some bricks. 8 should do. There we go. All right, so 1, 2. We want it right from the edge. I think we'll run from the edge, yeah. So 1, 2, and 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, usually I spawn mobs and keep them going in here, and we murder them. And that's how I use the mob slaughter factory. And that would work. We don't have to do that, though. We could, we need to get that. We could do something else instead. All we need is for this guy to turn around the other way. So if we had this, he would go out and solder these guys. What is the working area? It's right in front. That's not really what we want. So we need some upgrades for him. So are they tiers? What are they called? Ooh, they changed the graphic. That's interesting. So upgrade of 1, upgrade of 2, upgrade of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hmm. Let's try a tier 4 upgrade and see what that looks like. The answer is I don't know what it looks like. There we go. It's this guy. We need a dissolution chamber with some latex. That should be okay. Yeah, let's get this guy, the dissolution chamber. I guess we already had him on there. Okay, plastic chest pitting. Okay, these are all very craftable. So, gonna make diamond gears? I don't think you do. You do not. Let's teach you that. There we go. We'll make it from the thermal series. Put that in the pattern guy. Ooh, we're getting close to coming together. That's not good. Okay, there we go. Make that. Make our dissolution chamber. And let's place him over here. All right, so we need to have a crafter under him. We need to have energy here, and he needs to have an extract card on channel 2. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, that all looks right. Let's break you, and let's get a crafter. Let's put you there, and let's get my wrench. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can make a pattern for this. So if we go back over here to our pattern maker, and I want to make one of these, we need this stuff. So let's say 2. Let's say 4. There we go. And let's say 2 of these. 1 bucket. Yeah, that looks right to me. So where is our dissolution chamber going to show up? There it is. Let's see if you can make me a tier 4. You have very little latex left. I'm thinking maybe I should filter you. Huh. We got that guy? Hey, we got that guy. Cool. All right, that did work. Let me get that counting filter back. Maybe, I don't think he needs more than 1 bucket at a time, so it shouldn't matter. I can't, oh. It really should have some kind of fluid for this. I wonder if I'm doing this wrong. But, whatever. So, they've got filter slots, you can put them in there. So now I should see that going down, and it should go down until it has 100. Then we'll have more latex to be used. And he only needs 100 at a time to make one of these tiny dry rubbers, so he shouldn't need more than a bucket at any one time. That's what I think anyway. Okay, so what happens to this guy if we put this range tier in him? His range becomes, yeah, that's perfect, just what I want. In fact, the 3 probably would have been good, but this is fine, just fine. Okay, so let's stop showing your working area. And we need to get mobs in here and then murder them. So let's get him some power. For now, just going to get a flux point, and we'll figure out something different maybe later. I don't know. So yeah, there we go. Flux point, and turn you into there. And let's see about. Okay, what do I want? We don't have. Do we have? Are there golden lassos in here? There are. It's not craftable though. Okay, what about these guys? The mob imprisonment tools. Can we make those? We can. Dark matter plus plastic equals this. Let's get one of those. I just want to test this system real quick. So if you go over here, yes, you get murdered, you become liquid meat and pink slime. All right, that's pretty good. So what we need is a way to make more mobs. And I think we can make some blessed earth to do that. So yeah, what does this guy require? He requires a block of iron around dirt. Oh, that's going to be like super easy. Let's get 32 of those. And let's just see what happens if I replace my 4 with this guy. So 2, 3, 4. Okay. If I exchange I believe they are being murdered very, very quickly. Yeah, we've got lots of pink slime. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we need more stuff. Yeah. This feels very bad, doesn't it? Alright, well, you know, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. So, sorry, aminals. You are being sacrificed for the cause. And your sacrifice is very much appreciated. I am 1 short. Oh, come on now. Alright, whatever. It's fine. And there we go. Oh, it kills the doggies. No, not the doggies. The doggies attack the sheep. Well, I guess they're bad doggies then. Oh my, he can walk over that. I did not think he could do that. Gonna have to fix that. But for now, I think it's wrapping up point for today's episode. So, his tank's full too. We'll have to get rid of his tank, but it's fine. We'll take care of this. Take care of all this. So, like I said, wrapping up point for today's episode. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Come back and see us next time. We will do further automation of Industrial Foregoing. Thanks for watching. See you then.